Welcome to my RedZone Primer for all of my classes. They are basically set up the same way. This will help you get around in RedZone just a little bit, at least give you an introduction. First of all, you probably have already been there, or you wouldn't be watching this video. But this will give you a little bit of idea how I'm using my classes. But starting out at redzone.labette.edu, and you get into RedZone, the home page will look like this. This is the first front page that it comes to at Labette. And for the RedZone, then you have to click here on RedZone. You can also click here for email, or there might be other things that you're looking for. As a student, though, it won't give you any information until you get into what is considered your property. So it's important to recognize that you have to email me through the RedZone email. If you don't, I'm not going to recognize it. In fact, it may just go straight to spam. So you need to go through that. When you click on the RedZone, this is what's going to come up. It's going to give you the option or show you what you need to do. Type in your username. It will be your ID number. And then your password, they'll give it to you. It probably had something to do with maybe your Social Security or something. But then you can create your own to make it different if you like to. Once you get here, you just need to enter your proper information, click Login, and then you will find this. It'll show your student page. It'll probably have your name on it somewhere right here. And then it'll have your courses. You'll have to click down here for your courses to see what you have. If you want to look up any financial information or other things that you're going, every time it says student here, it probably will have your name instead. So once you click down on your coursework, or not on your coursework, but on my courses, it's showing you options. And I'm going to act like you click the option for your New Testament survey class. All my classes are set up the same, with the main page being on top, right under it with the coursework, discussion boards, which you'll need. You'll be posting a couple times a week, if not maybe 4 for a summer class or a mini course. Your grade book, you can see where you stand, and it'll give you MLA 8 guidelines. I have a video there to show you how I want all my papers done properly, and the English department uses the same thing, so it gives us some consistency there. There's rubrics to show you how I'm grading and why. Syllabus, you can download one or just read it online. It'll show you the attendance. If you're an online student, you don't have much of an attendance there, except for if your classwork, your coursework is turned in properly or not. And there's a video page and some other information. Then I have lesson 1, 2, 3, and so on, and that'll go corresponding to the week of the semester. But again, if it's in a mini course or during the summer, these will be doubled up. You're doing twice as much work in the same amount of time. It's the same course that's offered during any semester. It's just compacted into 2 months. So we're going to click on the main page right here, and this is what you'll get. When you click onto the main page, most of it doesn't change, but what does change is this block of red here. It'll show you your calendar, this information. On the very bottom, it'll have the roster. That's the other people in the classroom. If they have pictures, you'll be able to see them. You can email people through that tab. That's all the significance the main page has with it. But we're going to take a look at what the coursework might do for us. And this is what it looks like. As the coursework falls into place, it'll give you all the lessons, and then to the right rather, you can click to view these things. For my summer classes, your first 2 lessons will be combined into one. Lesson 3 and 4 is the second week, 5 and 6 the next, and so on. So then you just click your coursework to see what's going to happen, and that's what we'll do next. It'll show a possible, for the first week of all my classes, I will have you email me. And there's a required attendance assignment. Those are already posted. This is the beginning of the course. And then there's some other things going on down here. This is what you're seeing as a New Testament student. And once those are turned in, it'll take a while for me when I grade them, then it'll show up on your grade book. Well, all my classes require some of the same things and are graded the same way, in the sense of my classes are giving grades based on the points you earn. I would suggest doing all the assignments, because the more assignments you do, the more points you can get. I've actually had students in some of my harder classes get over 100% because they do all the assignments. If you think you can lay back and pass as a breeze, well, this is going to be a challenge for you. All assignments need to be standard MLA8 formatting, and there is a tab on the left for that. For the information, there's a video similar to this one about how to do proper MLA8 papers. And then, if it's not done MLA8 proper, I'm going to take off 20%. If your spacing is wrong, it's 20%. If your page number is wrong, it's 20% off. I want them done properly, so it's really important to me to get them right. And if you're going into some sort of business or in a job where you have to fill out forms properly, they send it back to you, you'll understand this is but an easy start. Also, there's no late work. You need to do things on time. I can't show up late on work and expect to get a full paycheck. I have to do my work promptly and on time all the time. That's life, and that's my class. Also, we're looking to have questions from you. I will. In fact, I'll require an email, as I mentioned earlier, and all inquiries need to be done through the LCC email. I'm not taking any Gmail, Yahoo, or AOL, or whatever other thing you might be using. They must be through the LCC